Chester, you're so silly. Oh, Chester, you're such a silly guy. I don't know what we're going to do with you. What are we going to do with you, Chester? Where's all of our ballerinas? There. Well, there's Kathy. Kathy, you're the first one to sign in. How is Nebraska? How are you doing? Oh, Chester, say hi to our friend Kathy. Say hi. Chester is in a silly mood tonight. We don't know what's going on with him, but he is so goofy silly tonight. How are you doing, Kathy? We miss you. Oh, is Amani there? Oh, everybody's coming in. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well, Kathy. Chester is in a silly mood. He's so happy to be back in his home, I will tell you. Oh my goodness, huh, Chester? He just doesn't want to leave. But no worries. We can't leave anyway, so you got your wish there, Chester. How is everybody doing today? Did you have a beautiful weekend? We had a very busy weekend, huh, Chester? He's got his Nebraska collar. You see Chester's new collar? Yes, he's all excited. Huh, there's no place like Nebraska. We're really missing our mama and papa a lot. I know, it's so hard not being able to be there with them and see them at the beautiful ranch. Oh, Armani, I know you want to hug Chester. He loves hugs. Here, I'll give you, this is from Armani, Chester. Oh, Chester. Okay, Armani, I gave Chester a big hug from you. Oh, does that make you happy, Chester? Oh, yes, it's nothing like love. We have a really cute book tonight. So let's get started with our cozy bedtime story time with Miss Kimberly and Chester, who just sneezed in my face. Oh, God bless you, Chester. God bless you. Okay. This is a good book. And I like this book because you all know how Miss Kimberly loves to cook with her sous chef Avery. This is called Henry's Awful Mistake. Hi, Addison. Thanks for joining in. And this book was lent to us by Miss Sheila Dancer. My friend lent this book to us tonight, so I'm excited to read this book. And she said, in honor of you and Abe's cooking class. See, all of our cooking classes. Okay. Oh, look at his chef's hat. The day Henry the Duck asked his friend Clara over for supper, he found an ant in the kitchen. Uh-oh, there's an ant in the kitchen while Henry is making supper for his friend Clara. Henry was worried that Clara would see the ant. She might think his house was not clean, so that pesky old ant had to go. Oh, you don't want to have ants around when you're cooking in your kitchen. That's not a good thing at all. Henry reached for a can of ant spray, but he didn't want to spray near the food he was cooking. So he chased that ant with the frying pan. There's his frying pan. And Henry is chasing that ant. You don't want to spray bug spray when you're cooking. That is for sure. Henry ran around the kitchen chasing after the ant, but the ant got away and he hid behind the stove. Uh-oh, there goes that ant behind Henry's stove. And look at all the food he is cooking for his friend Clara. Henry took the food he was cooking off the stove. Then he shut off the flame and pulled the stove away from the wall. And he could see that ant. Oh, there's that ant. That's a nice salad. Oh, he's making a beautiful meal for his friend, Clara. The ant saw Henry and ran into a small crack in the wall. And Henry went and got out a hammer. There's the crack in the wall. And there goes that ant inside that crack. Uh-oh. That's going to be hard to get that ant now. And Henry took a hammer Oh no, look at what Henry did. Henry pounded and pounded a big hole in the wall where the crack was, but he couldn't find the ant. So he just kept pounding and pounding and pounding. And look at all of that wall is coming down. The hole got bigger and bigger. At last, Henry saw the ant sitting on a pipe inside that wall. Look at how big that is. Oh my goodness, look at that ant. He is on. Can everybody hear Avery singing downstairs? Because I can hear Avery singing downstairs. That's Avery singing in the background. Henry aimed the hammer at the ant and missed. Oh no, look at that hammer busted and broke that pipe. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Water is going to go everywhere. And boy, did it ever. Water came shooting out of the pipe. Henry could not stop it. There was nothing he could do. Oh no, his dinner party is going to be ruined. And that ant? He's still okay. Nothing's happened to that ant. Oh, poor Henry. Look at his kitchen. Oh no. Henry grabbed a towel. He tied it around the pipe and the water stopped shooting out. Where is that ant? Oh, poor Henry, and all he wanted to do was have a dinner party for his friend. But Henry hadn't stopped the water soon enough. It had sprayed all over the kitchen. Everything was soaked, except for Clara's supper. How fortunate is that? Look at that. Everything is ruined except for the supper that Henry was making. He is so lucky. Henry began mopping up the puddles of water. All at once, he slipped and banged against the kitchen table. And kerplash! Everything came crashing down. Henry was covered in pots and pans and food was everywhere. So his supper did get ruined. Poor Henry, he is just not having a very good day. He was so sad. His beautiful dinner was ruined, and there was nothing Henry could do now. But he had to call his friend Clara and tell her she couldn't come to his dinner party. And he wanted to see his friend. While Henry was talking on the telephone, the towel came loose from the pipe. The water came shooting out and flooded the whole house. Henry was carried right out the front door by the flood. Oh no! There's that pipe. And it broke again, and all the water. And out the door Henry went. Poor Henry. His home sweet home isn't so sweet right now. The poor guy. Oh, there was no going back. Poor Henry's house was washed away by the flood. He saved what he could, and he had to move to a new house. And look at who's following behind. Oh, that pesky old ant. Oh, that pesky old ant. Everything is ruined, but the ant is still there. Oh, when Henry was settled into his new house, he again asked his friend Clara over for supper. Just as he went to the door to let Clara in, he saw that pesky ant. Oh no, what is Henry going to do? There is Clara coming for dinner, and there's that pesky ant. Oh no. And Henry looked the other way and did nothing at all. The ant could be his friend, and he invited that ant to dinner. Oh my goodness. He came to dinner. How about that? Oh, Chester, what are you doing, Chester? What kind of pose is that? I don't know what to do with Chester Westchester sometimes. He just is so fun. Get over here and get cozy with me. What? You're so silly. I don't know. What are you doing, Chester? What? Oh, Chester says he doesn't like ants. Okay, you don't like an ant, Chester? Okay, don't worry. We don't have any ants in our house. Thank goodness. Because Miss Kimberly likes to cook, as you know. And I don't want to have ants in my kitchen. Right, Chester? Right. Oh, yes, I know. Chester doesn't want to have ants either. Don't worry. We don't have ants, Chester. Oh, my goodness. Did everybody have a good day today and a beautiful weekend? Oh, we're so happy to be back in our house, huh, Chester, and back in our bed. Oh, Chester was so cozy. He slept till 12 o'clock today. Chester was up, just sleeping, not up. He was sleeping. Miss Kimberly gets up really early, as you know. Yes, I like to get up super early. I like to watch the sunshine come up in the morning. Oh, there goes Chester. Chester's getting cozy. You want to get cozy, Chester? He likes to snuggle under the covers. Oh, yeah, he's all cozy. Oh, what a beautiful weekend. It's time to close our eyes. Oh, get cozy, cozy, cozy. I want everybody to remember that we will be back in our dance studio very, very soon. And I'm so excited to see all of you. We have some great winners from our Spirit Week, and Miss Kimberly is going to be dropping off on your doorstep. I'll let you know when I'm coming by. I will leave your prizes outside your door. Social distancing, remember. That's very important right now. We have to follow the rules if we want to be back in our dance studio very, very soon. And I know it's been very difficult, but we've all done very, very well, and we will be back together soon. Right, Chester? Yes, so true. Okay, I love you all. I want you to remember. Oh, Chester's starting to fall asleep. Oh, I know, Chester. It's a rough day for you. Don't forget. Dream of those sugar plum fairies dancing in your heads. Good night, everybody. Oh, Armani, good night. We love all of you. Sleep tight. Chester.